inspiring, and nurturing GRT way. She had a very special sense of hidden potential, especially amongst those who did not come from the best schools or the best families or the most ideal environments. She was the champion of the underdog. She created championship teams out of underdogs. Beyond her employees, she brought this transforming and cultivating the genius and creativity that exists in everyone, also to her small suppliers, many of whom were artisans. She helped her neighbors by inspiring them to make pastillas to be sold in her store. The genesis of our very own was how she trained local artisans to produce the kind of quality that can be so good that it could be included not only in her store, but also the first and only Philippine fair to be staged in Bloomingdale's, New York. Her purpose, her legacy, are thousands and thousands of men and women who can say that they discovered power, skills, capabilities they did not know they had. They can say, GRT had a 10x impact on my life. I became 10x larger and more fruitful than I ever thought I could be. Working with purpose, with vision, with imagination, in an almost entrepreneurial and artisanal way. Working with a purpose that can simply be called greatness that benefits many. Greatness that transforms the lives of employees and artisans. I think we can plant this GRT seed more deeply and more intentionally in the soils of our hearts, mind, and soul. And if we are internally transformational, then we will be externally transformational. We will collectively regain our title as the most innovative, most pioneering, and transformative retailer in the country. That's the first one. I also have three. The second is how GRT had this beautiful, close, and constantly strong relationship with our Lord. Rustans is a legend when it comes to being the only company where the first core value is faith. Faith is a higher core value for us than others, like integrity, innovation, excellence, service, and teamwork. Faith trumps all of that. We have retained habits that Lolo and Lola originated, such as dedicating every store, every warehouse, every office to the Sacred Heart of Jesus and Mama Mary. The only vacations I ever saw Lola Glecy take, the only rest she allowed herself aside from Mahjong, was her pilgrimage to Our Lady of Guadalupe in Mexico and Our Lady of Lourdes in France. This was the only holiday she aspired to have. Every other kind of holiday was a distraction from her work and from her calling. When I traveled with her, the first thing she would do upon arrival in the city was to go to a church to pray. I don't know what she was praying for, but I believe that she was not asking for anything. She was expressing her thanks, receiving guidance, and making her work worth offering to our Lord. Perhaps that's why Lola worked so much. Work was her love language. Work is her love made visible to our Lord. Lola's example makes me examine my relationship with God and my relationship with my work.